Oh, we're so excited that you've flown in from the Dominican Republic. We're looking forward to your presidency and looking forward to your being president as soon as possible. Tell us how the Dominican Republic focuses on Israel and what it thinks of Israel today and why you made the trip.
Well, the first thing is that one of the proudest moments for me in our country's history and in my family in particular was the fact that my grandfather, while he was president of the Dominican Republic, was the only government in the world at the Avion Conference that agreed to take in 100,000 Jews during the Holocaust and was able to set up the Sosua project, where we took in all the Jews that were fleeing from Europe and from that what everybody knows from the horrific chapter in the history of the world with the Holocaust, and so I think in Dominican Republic we have an extraordinary opportunity to fortify the work of the Jewish community, because a lot of them have left after all of the issues that they have, because Jews, wherever they land, they start working. They make one of the strongest, economies. And unfortunately, in the Dominican Republic, we haven't had that environment. So I want to work on bringing the Jewish community back into the Dominican Republic, helping the Jewish community that's there. We have a great history. One of the first synagogues there, and I have a very strong relationship with the Jewish faith and with the Jewish community. And one of the first things that I said I will do after winning the election is moving the Dominican embassy to Jerusalem as well. So that's just the beginning.
We certainly look forward to that. So what's the current government's position on moving the embassy?
The current government has been, I would say, not very favorable towards the Jewish community. I think that they've made a lot of promises. They said that they were going to start a Chamber of Commerce. They didn't do that. We're in the process of creating it, albeit outside the realms of power, but we're doing it because we want to fortify that relationship and think, the Jewish people are the chosen people. I am of Christian faith, and I believe firmly in what Deuteronomy establishes and sets forth, and I think that this for me is a huge blessing to have the support and the love of the Jewish community.
Well, it's extraordinary to have you here today. But tell me one more thing. Economically, is there much going on between Israel and the Dominican Republic today?
No, and actually we are traveling to Jerusalem on the 2nd of July to try to look for different lines of different areas of work and different businesses that will support the climate that we're going to create of mitigated political risk and security, and bring in more support from the Jewish community in Israel. We're going to be looking at companies to work in technology and bring drop irrigation, forestation, energy, and all of those things that you know how to do very, very well. So we have to emulate a little bit of that.
It would be great to have you doing that. The Jewish community as it exists today, how big is it?
In Dominican Republic right now, it's not great. It's we've got a lot of the infrastructure that they've created, and a number of the businesses, as I said, they've started to dwindle. So right now the Jewish population is around 100,000 in the whole country. We want to make that tenfold at least to start.
How many Jews do you have right now?
Well, about 100,000. About 100,000.
Extraordinary. And how many synagogues? Or?
I'm not sure of the number. But we have Chabad House. We have everything in the country, and a lot of synagogues. The first one built during my grandfather's government. So
That's
very
fantastic.
proud of that.
So we look forward to meeting with you, seeing you, and all of us visiting in the Dominican Republic.
Absolutely, I'd love to take you down.
We look forward to your establishing your embassy in Jerusalem.
We will be there
as soon as possible.
We will be there, following in the footsteps of President Trump. We're thrilled and delighted that he finally made that decision, and looking forward to doing it ourselves. It'll be a huge honor.
Fantastic. I know you're about to speak, so I think we have to cut the interview a little short. So we look forward again to having you and being with you. And it's extraordinary that you flew in just to be with this parade today. What a wonderful thing that you've done.
It's an honor. It really is. It's been an honor, and what an extraordinary parade. Had a wonderful time, met some wonderful people. We're looking forward to next year already, and now for this concert.
We look forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that.